Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, worldwide. When I get this here, this is Art Talk. Tonight, special guest, special guest on Art Talk tonight. None other but Steve McGregor. Yes. Everybody, we not forgive her, no big introduction because everybody knows Steve McGregor already in Jamaica. We know that. And we're not going to make him come on the platform and say that and that because everybody know who is Steve. He's a decorated veteran officer. Who does Steve the Force around over here now?
Yeah, last year.
Give around 40 years of film life
41 years.
at service. And now, him, step up again to the plate for, to do some more service to the country. And we congratulate that. And congratulate yourself on your service, to the
Blessing.
and to the force. Hey, let me just start on something there, Sir Steve. Now, Central Kingston means so much to us, as Mandians. And, when we see that leave the column of the PNP in 2020, that hurt a lot of people, That was Michael Man, the seat. I know you're the next MP, But, it hurt us. So, you do your very best for, to carry it back home. You're taking it.
Well, the energy is there. As I was saying to you off here, I was in the Rockford area there, and that's the space where you come from to. It was a divisional conference. Miss Lewis there would affectionately call her Kitty. She was when I was running Rockford, she was the vice principal of the Renner Lodge All Age, and she's now the council out there. So I went to give her some strength
Yeah.
and the kind of support that I got from the people of Rockford, knowing that that is a place that we turned around, and I got the police officer of the year in 1998 to 2000. But I was telling them up there, said during that time, a lot of people didn't know Rockford won the major league.
Yes.
Cement company won the business house.
Yes.
There was work at flour mill, the private power plant, down same place cement company, and the whole thing. When you go at Renoclage on a Sunday,
Yes.
there was a bevy of activity, people, and you know what I mean, the love that we generated then
Yes.
through that kind of engaging the citizens and the police together to work with it. So that is one of the things that I am bringing to the whole Jamaican landscape, not only Central Kingston, because I'm hearing the Jamaica Labour Party want to celebrate with this reduction in murder that the police is seeing. But
Yes.
it is not something for them to celebrate. Because
Yes.
if they had their own way, would still be under state of emergencies that Anthony Anderson had. But
Yes.
the PNP ensure that they were forced off that. So under this new commissioner, we have to laud him for what he's doing through operational driven intelligence, proximity policing, and they are getting a minimal reduction. We have seen this before,
Yes.
but for us to have a consistency
Yes.
in this country, because remember, see, this country is racking up over 1,000 murders a year
Here. Yes.
for the last 25 years. So this is no big thing. And what a lot of people didn't realize, at the same time when the police announced the reduction in murder, they announced an increase in mass shootings. And a lot of people don't look at that. And it is the mass shootings that hinged on the fear of crime. Because you see, the fear of crime in the communities is
Yes.
greater than crime itself. What we mean by that? You
Yes.
see, down in my constituency there now,
Yes.
there's a Zozo down there in the Parade Garden area. And there are no policemen in the police soldier roadblocks where them put up for structure the Zozo.
Mm-hmm.
And if you tell the people them say, like how the police them now man it, the soldier them now man it, let us move these blockages. The people will tell you no. You know why they are saying no, bro? Because they are still fearful in their mind that there might be a reprisal, there might be a drive-by shooting somewhere. So when the Jamaica Labour Party is talking about murder is down, that is not how you're going to solve the crime situation in the country. We have to deal with the situation of reducing that fear of crime.
Yeah.
And most of those intervention strategies that will lead to those kind of reduction of fear of crime. Guess who crafted them? Steve McGregor.
You
So
see,
Steve McGregor is on the team that will be coming out of the Ministry
yes.
of National Security under our government. You don't want a better man to
I
do the job
want to show you
than that
something.
man. Yeah.
I want to show you something in a Central Kingston, right? Them did have two gang of war, but let me show you where it start up. Now I'm gonna play a video. Me know you remember this video. And I don't
Yeah.
believe MP would have do something like this. Watch this. This are the MP, you know. The no MP. You're the new MP coming in after election. But
Yeah,
this
man.
no MP with the them last. Look on this.
Found out that the situation is much. The Jamaica Labour Party has vowed to visit sections of Central Kingston to gauge the political tension following a video of the Member of Parliament, Donovan Williams, painting a sidewalk green. The Office of the Political Ombudsman has given the MP until Sunday to repaint the sidewalks in the standard yellow or white. Our reporter Jamila Maitland visited the community where we found out that the situation is much deeper than the 41-second video.
A video of Central Kingston's Member of Parliament Donovan Williams painting a section of Gold Street in his constituency green has gone viral on social media. This has prompted a response from political ombudsman Donna Parchment Brown, who's demanding that the area be repainted. In a release, she said the MP's action was in breach of the political code of conduct, which includes willfully damaging and defacing public spaces. Additionally, the letter said his actions could increase political tension in the space. When our news team visited Tel Aviv in Central Kingston, green and orange paraphernalia plastered the community. It's as if residents are bracing for an election. Here at the intersection of Gold Street and Law Street, the green and white sidewalks and bright orange banners are evidence of the contrasting political situation in the community. Now, residents told us that areas that were recently painted green and white have been repainted by homeowners in plain white in protest of the situation. The residents revealed that several sidewalks have been painted green and white since December last year. Some sections were repainted last weekend as part of the government-funded Christmas Work program. The area in question was painted yellow by a resident. It's understood that the video being circulated is of the MP repainting that area shortly afterwards. We put the issue to Jamaica Labour Party General Secretary Dr. Hurst Chang.
She have the privilege to do that, and the MP should cooperate to them. But I don't see it as a big issue. Look, the Germans have, the German government.
No, so this is what these people do all the time. But we see the dark side and genocide get up off of this, and we see the tribalism get up. I can't believe that MP really do that. Because I think when you win your MP for all, not just for labor right like him an MP for labor right, and then them set up this attack and do this kind of this bad, That's staying in Jamaica. This is where we are run from. Yes.
Yeah, well, what I can tell you, we have moved past this, and it is clear that Donovan is somebody that I know quite well. He won under the Jamaica Labour Party ticket just for winning sake. He doesn't have a connection with the community, and he's just in one little piece down the south side. Central Kingston is bigger than that, broader. And that is what, even down where he is. I have connection down there because of the policeman in Fleet Street, Lad Lane, all are down there. So, those people were with me as a police, and I know that they will quietly come with me because they know what I bring to the table, impale in comparison to what I will bring to the table to make it better for these people down there. Because I was doing this as a policeman. When I was a policeman, it is like it was political work I'm doing because I was working with the consent of the people. And I've started to build back the relationship. What they had done was to divide and rule. Got some of the people in Tel Aviv to supposedly switch and do some little things. But I have mended all of that. We have gotten rid of this little man that they had planted who was saying that he was a People's National Party supporter when he was always a Jamaica Labour Party supporter in disguise. So he wanted to sit in the representational side as PNP to make it be an easy victory for the Jamaica Labour Party. But the hierarchy of the People's National Party saw what was happening, and here comes Steve McGregor And I am going to make this thing work, my brother. We have started already. So it is just for us to keep up the intensity and to make this work on election day, which we'll do, and we'll have a resounding victory. And that is just a beginning. We are going to bring back this place under Michael Manley heading, and it is going to be a dynasty. That is how I am going to build it.
Yes, good. Yes, good. So we're going to, we can expect community policing. We can expect a lot of things being back to the place, right?
Yeah, man.
Some youth where, they might out step with the law. We know we want to correct that and get job for them, job creation, and a lot of things we want to put back in place. And we can depend on you for these things, right?
Friend, we are going to engage the young people like it has never happened before. When I was the superintendent in charge of Central, I remember 3 youngsters from up at Wildman Street came to me, and the police that were there before was telling me, said, boy, boss, that man a bad man. Nicholas, one of them near Wawa. And them come and them say, boss, we can play music. So I say, we don't have instrument. Them say, no, man, we can play a sound system. And I say, what? And them show me what them can do. And that was the beginning of what they call I'm a Friday on Wildman Street. The youngster when named Wawa, he became DJ or ZJ Wawa fame, make a name for himself. Things like that Steve McGregor do. What I tell you, my friend, I grew up in abject poverty. I used to sleep 4 of us across the bed. When I wake up in the morning, me rank and me never piss bed. And my cousin used to do that. So I know what it is to be poor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I went to West Kingston, and made West Kingston in what it was, a lot of people say you couldn't do that, Steve. But when I go around there, and one of the signature thing that to find out, I say it all the while. The news people were asking me, Steve, what you going to use to curb the murders and shootings at West Kingston? I say, say, I go around there go make a connect with the people them and see what vibes them and push off. Within 6 months, I found out the people of West Kingston during that time, they weren't concerned about shootings and murder. They had developed that innate trait, the dance between the raindrops. Because them have to learn how to live in the system. You know what them did I worry about? Dances. So if me they go around there, so me I go solve murder and shooting, won't deal with it. So me craft my murder reduction strategy around night noise dances. If you want dancing at your place, no shot can't fire. So them know what a vested interest in stopping murders and shooting. And I sweeten the pot with my charisma. And I say, well, if you invite the boss, and I'm here the boss, at the dance can go until the morning. And I see him so it go. And in no time I was a household name. And me and the people them work out a thing. You never see when them did a transfer me from West Kingston to St. James, the whole place burned down. And this is a bad man place. This is a JLP stronghold. And Steve McGregor go around there and work with the people. And that's what I do. Nothing more I do but work with people. I try to help people in every way that I can. The amount of bad one where we curve and change them because I believe in giving them a chance to make a difference. That's how I do it. Yeah, man.
Sue says she remember, somebody named Sue May.
Yeah.
Remember, yes. Them are talking a real time. So them remember.
Yeah, man. I mean that, and anybody can check my stats. I know Rosie from down south. She vex because me and her did have a good relationship. Even when I go work up, I'll tell you this. Take tears out of school, up at the university. She called me and she said, Steve, you can get some work for some people from down south. And I say, I'll work on it. And when they realize that is the People's National Party that I am going to represent, them say they vex with me now. So they might try say something, but everybody at Central Kingston know what Steve McGregor bring to the table. So that's pure love. And that me I go bring. And that we are going to do. We are going to win. And we are going to win big. And they know that. And when I become the MP, I'm going to be MP for everybody. Not just one place. Everybody. Yeah, man.
Because we don't see the MP now, because I notice them have an MP, claim them have an MP, but he might go paint up road and stay one place. So nobody sees him. None. Over the other side. Unless it's a division.
Right,
so have to mend that and change that and put it back in the right place where everybody knows them have a good MP now, right?
That with the pan, my brother. That with the pan. And there's no, and I am going to be there with them. You understand? I'm not going to be an ordinary MP, because Steve McGregor was never an ordinary man. Just what I did in the police force will tell you that. You know what I mean? Every division that I go to, I make a difference and I connect with the citizenry. That is what I do. That's my best trait. I have that kind of link that I respect everyone because of the humble upbringing that I have. I respect people and I work with them. You know what I mean? So it's a poor constituency, as you know, in a lower and low income. So we are going to do a lot of things. We are going to empower these people to every one of them get a startup business. And we're not only going to give them that push off, we are going to train them how to be money managers. Because a lot of people, you give them a start and then eat off the capital and can't go back. We are going to show them how to do that and build a business. So, me not go hand out 5,000 when me hear some people are try do and 10,000. Because they use a election budget to try win the local government and it never work. So the people I'm tell them say they don't want their money. They rather go with where positive effort is coming from. And that is what me I push after my people.
Yes. You're in a more teacher fish, not under fish. You want to teach
Same
them.
to my brother. Yes, man. Yes, man.
Good, great. And the youth them know say you start up some police club again and do some other little things with them.
Yes,
That's one
man.
way
And
to keep.
one of the other thing what we are do too, you see the church them. When I was growing up in Franklin Town, I used to go a Maranatha Assembly that up at Dinner Road. If when you go up through Franklin Town,
Yes,
and
we know.
I used to go to Sunday school every Sunday that God sent. But I listen to tell you, me never turn no Christian. But you see the teachings and the moral and different attitude that you get that inculcate in you when you go Sunday school, it make you into the person you are. So we have started up a drive with the churches in the Central Kingston era to do a drive for these youngsters to go to Sunday school and to put in some little programs in there to keep them and teach them. Because, hey, 90% of the people who are commit the crime in our country, are young people. And equally, 90% of them that will get killed, guess what we again? Young people. So we have to focus on these young people. We'll put them in at the youth club. One thing that I'm also going to do is that we are going to get the bright youngsters who are in sixth form and so on at the high school to tutor the little ones. Because most of them in some household where single parents, they don't have good people to train them. People who are learn to train them. So we're going to use the brighter ones to train the younger ones. And at the same time, we help them to get their degree. So you notice what we are doing, one and help one. We not depend on the capital budget. We are use our own Miss Lou kind of thing, turn your hand, make fashion. And so we are gonna do the thing in a Central Kingston, man. And me are gonna can invite you down in other place. There's
Yeah,
a host of abandoned buildings across in Alman Town that we can restructure and put into homework center, make reach for young people. I tell you, say, something me I gonna do, brethren, it not stop you. So Donovan will not think them way, man. Him not have the capability there of 41 years me spending a police force. I went on courses all over the world. So me want to bring back what I have to my country. And I'm going to make these things into a best practice that can spread across the whole Jamaica. So it won't be just Central Kingston. We will do them and other people can copy what we are doing and make it better for our country. I want to make my country better. My family never wanted me to go into politics. After
mm,
41 years, I run up and down with the police. Them say, Steve, you need some time. But me say, me get a little gift. We want to share it with my country. So me I give myself back to my country, brethren. That's all Steve about.
yes.
Yeah, man.
You want to just serve and see a better country. So when you're
Yes,
doing
man.
everything that's nice, you can just relax.
Same so. And you
Yes,
can come home back, go to
yes,
Rockfort and feel safe.
everything, don't it? And
Same so, bro. Yeah, man.
want back the country, you remember back in the 70s, we tell some people this. Back in the 70s, we never see no little youth a wipe car glass, you know that. We never see
Let me
this.
not tell you,
Most
man.
of the
Let me
person
not tell you, man.
timing, brother. You see, when the JP come out and tell these lies, people like you, when you're up on the platform, you have to rip it back to the people them and remind them these are just lies. These are stories because but that's thing in the same 70s and the one I know what I grew up in it, the whole of Michael Mann the thing. You remember the bus ARS, them run for timing. And
Yeah,
time, you know that if you miss you go school, if you miss, you know, wake up in time and you miss a bus, you know you have to wait on the other bus. Them run for
I
timing.
know.
What
And
to
what I will tell you too, the little man them on the corner used to run with our school, you know. We as youth, them they used to give a gun and for a thief. They would
no.
have make a play a little scrimmage, I will play some ball, but we did have to go school. There was a thing going on at the time, the crash program work. And the
Of
same
course.
little lady named Margie Taylor. Should I give you as a little youth them a little piece of the job for do? I would have get the little red $20 them. One of them
Yeah,
red $20 they could have served me for 2 weeks ago KC, you know. And my
yeah.
mother would have said, Steve, you have me say me have lunch money, mommy. Cause of them little money. So me remember what I grew up under, you know. So I couldn't go nowhere else but come serve the People's National Party. And that me grew up under. I tell you even something else. You sit down at the bottom of Cambridge Street, the man who used to run against Manley used to live down there near Ryan Peralta.
Hmm.
And him had some little youth. And we up at the top, we used to play PMP against JLP, and we used to walk them every day. But it was love still. Because you know, Manley used to beat Peralta every time election come. But up on Cambridge Street, the man used to live, you know. And we were there. So I know what it is and what PNP brought to the table. So that's where I had to go. You know what I mean? So a PMP man, we have blood and fire, comrade man. Just
Ah,
like that,
I
brother.
just asked, just have Paul when I interviewed Sir Palwell just a couple of days ago. I'm asked him, and I can tell you too, when the JP come out with this, only for debunk them though, you know. But them always come out and talk about the 70s, this tribe, we know what the CIA do and thing, but not no go so. The one that we go school, we get trade, we get all kind of things. These are lies. And them forget debunk it. And the 18 and a half years, them for debunk that too. Well, we only have to do what we are doing, you know, because we now let
Yeah,
them,
yeah, yeah.
you know. And but yes, and as we said before, we thank God, you know, you step in and save down this because of the wrong person, them did have this. A good
Yeah,
thing
man.
hierarchy see this in the part and remove it before the root, you know, take root. Good thing them remove it.
Same so my brother, and we're gonna make it work, man. We're gonna make it work. You see the vibes that I'm feeling now is the kind of vibes that I felt in 2011. If you
Yes.
see the way how the People's National Party energized, you know what I mean? Everywhere where we go, them just a turnout and them you feel the vibes. So me not even look on a poll, even if it's in our
The poor,
favor or against.
the
It
poor
no matter. Cause if you're Jamaican, you know when a thing I go on, you know,
yes,
and a
yes,
change I go make. It
yes,
dead. It's just that we can't rest our laurels. We have to go on to the work and make the
yes.
thing work, man. It a go work, man. I tell you, it a go work, man. Yeah,
Right.
man.
So Dana said, Dana Whitaker say, I love what you said, Mr. McGregor. Wishing you all the best. Yeah. Yes. Same here, Mr. McGregor. Some people just a talk and I tell them I wish you the best and them look what you say. And
Yeah,
even
man.
other people are right up. But just read one and two of them to you.
Yeah,
Yes.
man. And you can shout me anytime as it go on. When them call the election and you see the thing start kick up, you can call me anytime me dead.
Man,
So
we'll do,
from
man.
the positive vibes, you dep on me dead with you, man. Cause we want to make a country better. You know,
It have,
we need to just take it away from them people, you know, and show them how it for go. You see the amount of young MPs that we have bright. I go down at St. James, I was a guest speaker at one conference down there, and the five member that will run for the People's National Party. Them a make a brotherhood and sisterhood second to none. They might not win all of the seats the first time, you know. But it's when we win, I will come again, we are gonna take over this place and just build back with Jamaica what we need to do, man. You know, we have to rescue Jamaica right now. And that with the pan, bro. That with the pan.
because the place get more poor. Only thing I see is ribbon cutting and PR. But you
Yeah,
tell
man,
them ribbon
and
cutting and
yeah.
PR because a baiting shipping. Baiting
You
and
cut
shipping.
ribbon cutting for say you are gonna do. At the end of nine, nearly 10 years,
Yes.
when you not gonna have no power, I fool the people them. Cut ribbon for the what? And you not going no power. So when you go cut ribbon and say you are go do, where and you won't be. in government, and we are gonna have it. So I tell the people, I'm saying, listen to them like a sham thing, man. I just the politicry and them thing. They just follow the vibes where the People's National Party are push off, and we are gonna make the thing nice again, man.
All right,
Yeah, man.
I want to play something Omar Mcgregor. I say, Omar Azan, where him telling us about the state of the country and said, don't follow where Andrew Onis them I say, because it's wrong. I want to play this and make you hear it. Very important. Let me see this. Let me see for this one. Let's listen.
Will comment on is that right now, as it stands in the Jamaican
Right.
economy,
So two of them I'm off. That one. I'm going to play the one from the RGR, right? I'm going to play the one with him from RGR. Come on. This is very important, so I want to play it. I'm going to want you because when I'm saying, him say the government do PR, and they make a call the election because it hard for them. Right? RGR, make a find this one and play it. And you're saying on this, because them man are the businessman, when you hear them come out and come talk, outstay. Right? Make a play this one and then I get the other one. Make a play this one. Let's listen this. Listen this.
what I will comment on is that right now, as it stands in the Jamaican economy, the economy is struggling. It's probably the worst I've seen in the 30-odd years I've been in business. The buying power is the weakest, and government needs to find ways to, how do I say it now, catalyze the economy to be able to grow. We tried our best a few years ago, and Jamaica started to see growth. But right now, they've done so many things to stagnate the industry. Interest rates need to come down quickly. The Bank of Jamaica needs to come out of their tunnel vision and start thinking out of the box to manage the economy, because right now it's in a very stagnant stage and actually in a dying stage, and it is actually quite frightening what is happening out there. When you speak to business people, people are saying they're seeing anyway in a 50% down in terms of sales, the retail trade, and every expense is going up. Their rental rates that they're paying to rent these shops and stores is going up. Their light bill consistently is up. It's a tough world out there, yes, but we can do things to make it a little easier for our people in this country. So the minister and the government has a lot to do, and the Bank of Jamaica and our commercial banks, to try and stimulate this economy, because if they don't start doing something now, the economy is going to start fumbling and they're going to be in big trouble.
I want you to expand on that a little bit more for me, Mr. Azan, because it's good to hear your views on that, because the data is suggesting, and we hear the government talk a lot about economic growth and inclusiveness. It talks about business confidence is at an all-time high. We know of unemployment rate, the best that it has been. Is it that the manufacturers are not seeing all of that? What exactly is happening? Why is there a dissonance between the two?
There are one or two businesses that may be seeing some growth, but I tell you, the general economy is struggling out there. The real estate side of things, the building, the construction side of things is slowing. Interest rates has played a major part in doing that. And the business side, the manufacturing side is struggling. And we need to find ways to stimulate back this economy, because what we've done over the years and tried to build it back, coming from where we're coming from, I think what we've done in terms of managing this inflationary issue, I think we've gone about it possibly in a little different way that we could do something, but it is creating a havoc in the economy right now. Buying power is the weakest that I have seen in all my years of doing business. I'm not just speaking from my own business, but generally because I sit on other boards, it is very weak, and it is actually a little frightening for me when I am looking out there and seeing what's happening in the economy.
Right, so make a move that. Let's move that, and then I'm going to play the next one with him. But that give you a state of the economy. This as I know for Bass Furnishing, who produce most of the things that for coats and 10 things overseas, but him a ball and other business people a ball, or the economy weak. But you say the country, just tell me the state of the country, Because we know them are give wrong figures, the JP give wrong figures. Because when the man come talk, we know it's solid. And them a lose money.
Yeah. Well, as they would say, them a fish from water bottom, you know. So if them tell us a shark down there, you have to believe them. And I believe him. Because I know Mr. Hazard myself. And I know he's there, he's in the street, and he knows what takes place. But listen what go on and now, bro, Lonesome. Therefore, we go on our next meeting still, you know. So let's go. But listen to me, you shout me anytime, man. Because you know me, I come with a positive vibe, my brother. And bless up yourself every time, man. See?
I'm
All
here.
right. Yep.
All
Come
right,
on.
later.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. All right, yeah, man. That's Steve Mcgregor. The next PM for Central Kingston. A matter of fact, the ballot box that read fast, you know, as a quint, as a year, you hear them declare that, right? That I get declared, same time. Okay? All right, so we continue. Because Andrew Onis, you know, we're done query. We're done, you may call Dan query all the name. The whole of the Dan them in Jamaica then. When you hear the Dan query, the Dan Anderson, the other one, but the other one, the name again, Danville Walker, no good. Not good. Right? The one I know, the one named Dan Anderson, though. He must with a lot of people, you know. It's like him not living in a reality world. Him not realize when Andrew Onis go out the road, it's bad for Andrew Onis. Terrible. Yes? So what I try to do, he might try to put Andrew in a good light. I'm going to tell you again, people. You know what more? Let me just ask some of these people. I'm asking them from tonight. Please contact me. Anybody. 1100 Dan Anderson claims to him talk to. Please call my number. 1-876-419-2694. Please just text me number. I make me know because I want to hear some of the things where I ask. I want to match them up. Anyway, I want to see which part him come talk to. Yes. Same like into the, give him the talk in the poll, and they can't call me, please. Because we have 14 parishes. We counted like 13, right? Some that use 14, but I use maybe halfway 3 and downtown. And then if you have 1100, you have to split it. So if we split it up, him talk to more than 50, because if I talk to 50 people that equal 700, we still have 400, and we still have to split that. See? So if we say 75, because over 75 people each, him talk to. But what that means, we must see when them come and talk to people, right? So I don't like anyone I know with them talk or interview. If you do the poll, please call me more and give me some of the, the question with them ask, Yes? Because them can't be dopey, don't it? It can't be dopey. Him talk to. So I don't like when you call me, text me number, and tell me and give me some of the things them where I ask, because they must have their own answer. And by the way, anybody right across the length and better Jamaica, see when them people are doing interview, because we never see them yet, Never. I never, but none of them saw any one of them I do, I do polling before. Never. Right? So we need you people who do the polling out of 1100. Most easy. 100 or 200 or 1 type. Just send the number, yes. And talk to me now. And make me know which town. And then listen. Can you, because I want to do the polling, can you send me the town, which part? Because if I have 3 people, I soon, Yes? And if I don't tell them soon, which, if you use all of the main center, you tell me, say, go in a yard, go in a little car and talk to one person. That's why. You can't tell me how to do that. Yeah? Yes. Because if you know all the people that don't like say Andrew out the road, it's unbelievable. Not my saying. Me can play something straight and drop down. And when each time Andrew go out the road, when him touch, nobody no want to see him. Them cuss. Up to young youth a cuss. Me have some people I can't show. Me that do it. Show me I do the interview. Me never want to run this yet. But me might give 1 and 2 of them. And me will show you for yourself. Right? So when Andrew touch the road, nobody unlike one time. Even him wife. You remember when he used to show Clarks, Dan? He can't do it again. That's what about. Andrew can't go around and show nobody in Clarks. It will not work. Andrew, I beg you for vote for him now. Andrew call for JLP if you come out and attack PNP and it never even happen. So we know it's a poll wrong, brother. We do this every day. Yes, we do it every day. We have say Bolo. We do it every day. So we know so the poll not right here. Yes, you have to go and come back. Come let me show you what you're gonna do now. You're gonna put out there, say PNP a lead. But let me tell you this. At the leader carry the party right now. And them top brass thing. Remember, you not go and fear not move for the party. The people now move to the leader, not move to the party. And we know that. But when you want go like you want to move to the leader and say, well, the party I do this. But when the leader go out, you see the response when him get right. Go up on the road, sir. Yes, Steve Mcgregor does tell you when him go up on the road, they kind of love when him get right across the Blenton Bridge at Jamaica. Listen, Andrew don't get that. These people not talk when Andrew talk. Remember play back this year. Remember play next Azan. See the one interview. Your next one in the RJ. Hear this. Yeah.
Adrian Gordon with the Midday News. Chief Executive Officer of Boss Furniture Omar Azan says the Jamaican economy is in the worst position it has ever been and has blamed poor economic policies for the country's stagnant growth. Mr. Azan's negative view of the economy comes against the background of discussions on the failure of commercial banks to reduce their lending rates to their customers, despite the Bank of Jamaica reducing its policy rate. Following a further reduction in the policy rate last week from 6% to 5.75%, BOJ Governor Richard Bowles and Finance Minister Favour Williams urged commercial banks to follow suit. But speaking today on the morning agenda on Power 106, Mr. Azan said the BOJ and policymakers need to shoulder some of the blame. He says the BOJ took too long to reduce its rate while trying to control inflation, adding that policymakers need to intervene to change the culture of banking in Jamaica.
I'm not saying I'm not blaming the commercial banks because they have a big part to play in lowering their rates. But what I'll say to you, just like any other businesses operating out there, when you have a devalued currency and the dollar moves to 165 or 162 to 1, and you buy your goods and services or your raw materials and you bring it in, it takes a while for the pass-through effect to take place. So I'm not sure how the banking sector operates and if there's a what they call a timing thing that needs to happen. But, yes, the Bank of Jamaica needs to pressure them, but I think more needs to be done to get our rates and policies in place to allow banks to lend money, to allow businesses to be competitive on the global sphere.
Chief Executive Officer of Boss Furniture Omar Azan. In the meantime, turning to the state of the economy, Mr. Azan says businesses and consumers are struggling due to high interest rates. He says banks will soon be in a similar position.
Everything's going to start going haywire, and I'll tell you something, the government better call election quickly because the balloon is about to blow. The economy is in the worst position that I have ever seen it in my 30-odd years of business. The buying power is the weakest. Remittances are down. Tourism is struggling. Everything is struggling. And what are we doing? We're doing things to stifle the economy with our monetary policies coming from the Bank of Jamaica and the Ministry of Finance. People out there that are living and working in Jamaica may all seem fine and dandy when the politicians step out on stage and speak high and mighty of how great the economy is doing. But look at how many hungry people are out there that are struggling, how many businesses are finding it hard, right? So we need to start waking up the government, the opposition.
Chief Executive Officer of Boss Furniture Omar Azan. In its latest report on Jamaica's economy last week, the Planning Institute of Jamaica said it grew by 0.8%.
The Planning Institute to a part of Andrew Owen's chest. Because all these things are lies. If we have to send back money home to our loved ones and friends, and we know what one and the whole community, everybody have upload them thing one time. Why anti-fees them can tell people and them get over it. Remember, people are suffering in real time. So it don't make no sense. And local media and like couldn't run the thing again. Everybody have a phone now where them can, video things and put it up and everything and see what go on for everybody. When they can't treat the people again, stop it. Listen this.
in the March 2025 quarter, marking its exit from technical recession. The PIOJ said the turnaround was driven by rising consumer confidence, increased employment.
Like, so where the consumer there? For them rising in consumer confidence. Where's the consumer? You don't see the boss furnishing. I tell you this. I remember him supply quotes to one of the quotes them, you know, and export furniture to, you know. Yes, and he might tell you, say them a suffer. Can you imagine the smaller man them? And not him alone.
And stronger external demand. Close to 2 months after the 10% tariff on goods exported from Jamaica to the United States took effect, Chief Executive Officer of the separate group, Richard Pandoe, says from a supply chain standpoint, the impact on manufacturers has been worse than during the COVID-19 pandemic. Mr. Pandoe says his company has been trying to find alternative markets. Describing supply chain shocks during and post-COVID as a nightmare, the separate CEO says businesses are having a harder time sourcing and receiving products.
During COVID, a lot of production went down, so supplies were actually available. Some commodity price went through the roof, obviously, but the fact is that the reality of today, and I've been saying this for at least a year and a half, 2 years now, that our supply chain disruptions are actually worse now.
So who's most at risk now? MSMEs?
The MSMEs are always at risk. I mean, the smaller you are, the bigger you're risking, right?
Chief Executive Officer of Separate Group Richard Pandoe responding to Smile Jamaica host Simone Clark.
So he might tell you too, I might tell them I got through separation same way. But if you listen to Angie Onis, he might tell you say, well, him put together. Because the police, remember me telling you before, you know, say I'm gonna use the police thing for run a fight and say him put the investment. And Joe, same like when you say put the investment from 2016, let me just remind you something. Let me remind you this. You put the investment from 2016, right? Let me remind you something right now. Very important. Very, very important. Yeah, let me remind you this. Hold on. Let me go back for this. This is very important. You say you put the money from 2016. So this is very important for you, sir. Right? Let me see this. All right. This very important for you. You see this, Andrew? I'm gonna move this. This very important for you, Andrew. Very, very. So from 2016 to 2024, these are the murder upon your watch. So you have to just hug up this. You are the worst prime minister. 8 years and 10 months, you have the murderous prime minister, brother. And this is what you are trying to PR, but you cannot do PR. Remember, every life last year, so is a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, a auntie, a uncle, a granddad, a grandmom, or a cousin, or a niece and nephew. Every life last year says a human being, brother, by your watch. So you say investment and you have this week. Nobody else not have them total upon them watch for just 8 years and 10 months. No one. No other prime minister in Jamaica, none. You're the murderous prime minister. So when you talk about this, if you talk about this, you're the murderous prime minister, brother. Every day people cry. See? Every day people cry. So when you get up and you talk about this, brother, you need to talk about that. That's the way you watch. Yeah? About you invest and about change and one bag of foolish. Stop talking foolishness, brother. This can't about. You can't take a decade. Man, they couldn't do it. Nobody else can want to get away with it. Nobody else couldn't do that. You can't take a decade and come and tell me about crime and the number one thing, and when we get it under control and them makes it fish headless. Run out and attack and attack Peter Bunting. Wrong. Peter Bunting from 2007 till now 18 years. 18. I want to run 14 plus out of that 18 there, right? Yes. Because a portion just come across. Peter Bunting have the lowest number count on him watch against UNO. Blues 2009 is 1683. Remember, me have a statistic. Me have them. We don't know me have them, right? 2009, 1683, pan Blue School in what? You was there. You were there. Your part-time cabinet, 2011, you was a prime minister together. Till Mama P up here. See? So I'm a Blue School in at 7,000 odd pound fee much, you know. As a prime, you and him, because you have to share it too. When you come in at 2011 as prime minister, and you're part-time cabinet. So you share that 7,000 at the debt for one term. And then you have mix up Peter Bunting, them for push back out and debunk on a thing. Debunk it. Them for showing a starter, showing a figure. Gonna call them name and showing say when I said, wanna tell people these lies over the decades. Wanna tell lie for 18 and a half years, and when you look at never 18 and a half years in the 70s, Jamaican and then away. Wanna not build nothing. Wanna destroy the place better. The people them must style you every day. I mean show people. Me show you a couple of them. Me show you a couple of them right now. Right? Because people are styled every day. People are styled every day. So me want to know where poor Dan, him no know, you know. Him no understand so we have figures. So him feel say I wonder, never sure say the PNP party up, but the leader, you know, Andrew more favorable. Imagine, you know. Nobody not like Andrew better. Nobody not like Andrew. I'm around the country 2 terms, and not even 1 term, 2. But Andrew do and get to the pandemic. Remember, and suffer people in the pandemic, you know. 200,000 for mask. Yeah, 700,000 to one woman. Andrew do these things. When I go to him, I said, no, don't charge the people. This is what him do. Me can't blame no police, you know, for charge, you know. Because it comes from the government, who Andrew accountable. Come from them. Can't trick nobody boy, you know. I remember we have very fond memory. So you hold them accountable. Them are the evil to the people then. They're not business about them. Yeah? You're angry to the people then somebody. Me say all Christopher Tough tongue now, I run up and down. And I talk about health. You don't allow that guy to come and talk about health. Don't do it. If him come anything at all, we see where we are debunk it, you know. Because you'll be better. You can't pipe on no building when I don't know nothing, you know. Remember the people that need a service. Them don't even have bed. Them don't even have toilet tissue, brother. When you came on the program and you come tell us that people are thief tissue. No go son either. Remember no, we are critical thinkers. Remember you can't just come tell me anything or run with it, no better. Remember we run that saying. See? No man now leave take taxi and them things. Remember people that get searched when every hand dirty toilet paper. Car cannot see cannot touch that. And go in a hospital to go thief a toilet paper. How much people have reported a toilet paper thief when they come out there? Go in a bathroom, them dirty bathroom, nobody don't want to use it. When you're not sick, you don't want to use the bathroom, you just go look for your sick one and want to come out. In there not smell good enough most of the time. So we know it's a lie I tell from the people them again. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you understand? No, we don't know the poll. In the poll, they say more young people are not go so man. Not go so. Let me show you, look here. That me tell you, sir, him do this. You don't follow him, man. I'm not ever read out film poll, man. We're done with him. You understand? We want to anyone I know asking the family, length and better Jamaica, if you say anybody conduct in a poll around there. Me not ask me, I tell you. Let me show you something, young people. Make I show you something. Look here. Make I show you something now. Come in, I'm not joking. I'm going to show you something. I'm just showing you something now. You just say poll. Right? I'm going to find this phone now. Find honest for right. See, I find it up. Nobody tell me about him. Let me give you something. See, see young people here.
Mr. Jamaican Prime Minister go out like him smart, see man. Believe. Be a chicken that trick the people them. Brother, the man go up my place, brother. I mean I tell you youth, believe me. Come like the man a craft the whole nation dog. Or if you go up my place, bro. Where nothing can bind, nothing radiate, it no depend no standard yet for say you're rare, you run go up my place. I be a worker going over there. A dog say yo, link me at the urban center. Me stay so bam and jump go up there. I swear I think it's an ambush me running now. One big grass half done place with a KFC sign catch up on the brother. They should have opened that the place there yet, bro. Cause people I expect say yo them could run go over the charge. I be a fuck here they going with. Believe. But you say wise man, anything where you hear real you to say, a real thing. I got the back of them thing. Yeah man. Believe. Yeah. Man go up my half done buckler building. And I thought boy go open place. Open place I work I go on over there when place open. You can step in and do what you do, brother. Is it? Chargy. Man then dig up at the whole of the buckler road at St. Thomas, brother. What not do, brother? What not do? Everywhere else clean and right, Chargy. It come like you know sabotage up here, so brother. Is it? You don't see the man until sitting go on, brother. Is it? Brother, don't open no more place if you know so nobody can walk, go in the charge, go do what them do. Is it? Because people go there from way up all in some bush, higher St. Thomas. Say them a come down up, yeah, whole mall plaza. Is it? Mall them bumbleclot unless them a worker. Is it? Unless them a go mix cement and lift board, brother. Is it? Can't open place, brother, where nobody can go charge it. Be a worker. Right now, you're not going good youth. I go come down. Believe me, I go come down for 2 months. Is it? She say I be a young youth to lead the thing you know. And once I see youth show out, you know it go. I got man. Brother, if you stop do you fuck with them charges. Believe me, because you make the thing get harder, dog. You make we have a different mindset charge. You see me? And you will lead us. So anything where you do, we are going to follow charge. You see me? Because you lead a country charge. You see me? But you not lead nothing, brother. Come like you work for you and yourself and your family, bro. You not think about nobody else, youth. Believe me. Right now, my dark right here, so believe, man. You see, because be a fuck with the go and charge it. You see me? Do right thing, charge where we can stay so bam and do we thing, brother. That's enough, yeah. You see me? Yeah, change the youth, them mindset, bro. Believe, man. God.
Say, yeah, what talk? Me I tell you, say, him want use same use 11. Him can't talk to me, you know. Tell Andrew call election. Tell Andrew call election. Let me give you something else. Let me give you something else right now. Look here. People are cussed under the agreement, you know. Look here.
It's not so that a blood clot building this up. I tell you to a blood clot America. Who I don't know what blood clot does on the mind. You have to fly to a blood clot California, bring this come back and stuff. I own it again. When I back the boy and to all this. See town center, you own and all Lonesome. Right just like the blood clot town center. Another building there. The blood clot building there over there, sir. Blood clot. Divert my landscape and come. I want blood clot justice. And Jamaica government. The big batty man Andrew Wallace. The big batty boy Andrew Wallace. We are teaching the youth them batty business in a school. I make the youth them a fuck batty in a school. Hear me? Big batty man Andrew Wallace and brand clock. Divert my address to this building. This building is a national land agency. If we go in a black cloth tax office now, and when we talk about my thing, some little batty boy, we can't live like me, no beer, no time. Coming a different for no one. Why tell me some you're mad about my blood clot fitting them things? When I'm stuck with the woman going, I want blood clot down there. I want the fantastic feel of this blood clot. Me not do nothing illegal. Me never see a foreign right. No man no go yet. No boy and no girl can't find for me for no bumper dumber thing. Me no fuck that here. Me no suck pussy. Me a real bumper clot gangster.
See, the man gonna show him. Him can't tell we nothing. Now, me know what I try to do, you know. But it not gonna work. Me just try to show him something. Every day.
Labor rights would DM me and tell me that PMP have left a lot of unfinished work and Andrew Wallace administration can finish him up. And that make him the best prime minister ever led Jamaica. Right? He accomplished more than what any other prime minister that accomplished in 30 years. You are lying. You are lying. You know nothing. Your eye dark. You're blind. Floyd Morris has see better than you. They can't tell her that. Because Floyd Morris coming to Parliament and talk the other day and then show everything what the PMP accomplish. where Andrew take whole ownership for. And even not even done them.
Yeah.
A project I'm a PR for a project I'm supposed to complete. Right? But any government come in.
So let me ask Dan, where you get more young people? I'm not this one agree. You know, say what kind of people them attack Dan? I can't show them to the whole night. You're sick. You're sick. I never put them up. You're sick, brother.
Can't you see that he got through? Right? And for Portia, within 6 years, when an election, lose an election, come back to one election, and do 5 years and 1 6 year. She have accomplished more than what Andrew Holdness accomplished in her lifetime.
Sure.
Portia Simpson Miller build more house than even Andrew Holdness. Sure. Portia Simpson Miller provide more jobs.
True.
More than even Andrew Holdness.
True.
Portia Simpson Miller give poor people more houses. True. More than Andrew Holdness. So when you don't know your chat's a labor right, you must get your facts together. Go study to show yourself approved. And don't come on my platform, come chat garbage, come here, dissect and insult you.
You hear that?
Garbage your chat.
Him learn. Yes.
Right?
Yeah, man.
Andrew Wallace are the worst prime minister lead Jamaica.
True.
Andrew Wallace name gone in history, the lightest man in the world. Everything in bill and everything he accomplished and mouth in use. Not more than action. Never hear song? Action, not a bag of mouth. Andrew's a bag of mouth. No action. The first 100 days in Parliament, what I'm saying I do? What end up at me? He accomplish? Everything when I'm saying I do, he accomplish. If not when I'm saying I do, accomplish. The only thing he accomplish, a bitter medicine. So if you talk about the best prime minister, if you give bitter medicine, yes, it's Andrew Wallace. I agree with you. 100% and more. So look.
Yes, me I talk about now. Nobody no need nobody have to come talk to them, you know. They might tell you what is what. It don't tell about no young people. You understand? Yes. They tell about no young people. Yes. Remember me have grandkids, you know. Remember me have 4 sons, you know. I have my daughter them too, you know. You can't tell me about no young people. That is joke. Yes. All right. That is joke. Make us show you something else. Look here. Look here.
Good Darrell Vaz. Batty boy Darrell Vaz. How you come talk about? But if a taxi man or body stop and later off or pick up no passenger in a gas station, they might get charged. You go lock down Jamaica anytime you try pass the law, you and your batty boyfriend and Jonas. You go lock down Jamaica. Any you try pass the law.
Hold on. If me can come here so and I play the problem with bad people right across the length and better Jamaica. Some polls say with them there. Come on now. They might feel it, you know.
It's so cool Darrell Vaz. Batty boy Darrell Vaz. How you come talk about? But if a taxi man or body stop and later off or pick up no passenger in a gas station, they might get charged. You go lock down Jamaica anytime you try pass the law, you and your batty boyfriend and Jonas. You go lock down Jamaica. Any you try pass the law, the batty boy Darrell Vaz. See your blood clot mouth look like when time redemption for lay out. Them batty will pluck out, that's how your mouth look like. Batty boy. But bumbo clot. Where Jamaica poor people do you? They can live pan with some bumbo wall. And your batty man prime minister boy with him make case and call that election. Bumbo wall. Yo, don't make blood clot Jamaicans them get wicked, you know. Batty boy Darrell Vaz. Because if you behavior is like it's a revolution on how to make start on this blood clot, you know. Yo, come on for your back now, man. Come on for your back now. And I hope all them taxi man and them bus man there, you know. When you come in, they not tie no blood clot green pan them bus them and carry no supporters them boat no way, you know.
Yeah.
To blood clot.
Taxi man, you know.
Any one of them tie no green pan no carry and no bus carry on no bumbo clot supporter them. And dead them for dead. Dead them for dead. Bumbo well.
And them I put them up. They're putting them up. So let me make up something with that too. All right, let me make up something with that too. I remember when I was here from O'Brien, where we have the cemetery, both him a commentator, TVJ, CBM, I want to stop carrying me, he's not no commentator. He's a minion. Nobody know I hear from them, we know I hear from the minion. No. So not like nobody listen to them carry weight. We know them. And that's what they are do, I look on all of them. He's a minion. He's a JP minion. You know, so get land and him can't tell the same, him a gain for them thing we have up there. Eh? Look on this. Look on this.
The more I know I won't stop it. And we living like a movie watching.
Look on this.
Moments later.
Tell me where people in there. The Prime Minister and the Montague down there, I mean, I see nobody, a police, I be a police, Mrs. Somebody around.
So, Dan, in this say you push and say, Andrew, Papa, let me tell you this. When him not going with that thing, him could have moved with that thing. Let me show you something. May I show you when him a move, I see people come out to him, and then I come back to this here. May I teach you something on that? They can't want nobody boy. Let me teach you something. Watch this. Watch it. Clerks. Honest. All right, let me see honest now, clerks. All right, remember what? I want to see honest name clerks. Yeah. PM. Yeah, man. Let me see PM. PM show him clerks. All right. Honest, I come from here, so people. No, for the youth, them with the backing, but them analyze them already. See? So now come from that to this. To this. I'm going to show him what I have to, you know. So all this coming from this to here, so. I'm going to put up a one here, where I'm there. This is same up again tie in a St. Mary. This is a couple days ago. He might come from.
Look at this. Nothing going on St. Mary. The Prime Minister and Jones and Bobby Mandikio. Look at.
No, you could have said, let me ask you something. You know what's no point. But you could have seen the chairman of Jamaica Labour Party that are again tie. Seen behind Andrea. And you could have seen the Prime Minister of the country with a 28 bank account, well fat. People are starving, you know. Yes? Yeah? And if they are just be a police and nobody know that they look on this. And the chairman of the party, this, you know, they have got import pay some people if you stand up for making it no look bad. This is the same one I'm going to show you with the one I think over here. I'm going to show him there. This is him attack when him that attack. When the girl does say, but me not see no crowd. Seeing crowd there. Anywhere he move, nobody not follow him. Favorable, weird. Favorable. No push yourself, brother. Stop it, man. Look at
it. You look sad. Hey, hey. Nothing going for them. They want to come out of kid. And then go to school and put the school to them. Nothing going for Bobby. Bobby backside on the fire.
Him now come and tell you. After I'm not fix the road for a decade. The man turn around and tell you, say, me I get the road. And you know what? Him start campaign pan the road when can't campaign pan. So you know him never do nothing. Them a campaign pan the police them now where him have from 2016 to 2024 him have 12,481 murder. So last pan him watch. Me not call nothing yesterday, you know. And I say him over and go down, brother. Him have the worst set of murders. Anything with the police I don't know. Them should have do it from 2016 as him go in. There is no excuse to that. Can't say, well, me have the funds, and me have this, and me have to do an investment. What kind of investment? For do what? Them for run him away with that. Them for run him away. You might talk of foolishness. So much people dead when them watching in a health. But yes, Christopher Tufton I run out and want to use health now. We not allow it, you know. Remember those school now warning. We're not allowing these things. This is not the Clarks the other day. And now, he might move from Clarks to this. You could never see Andrew. And when you look like this, he might have to pay for a crowd. He can't build a crowd by himself. But you talk about standing. And then you have the commentator, what them call bogus commentator. Hey, we abandon any commentator we hear we don't like, we burn them too. We burn that. Remember that for go outside, you know. That a Geico 2, you know. Geico. That is Geico 2. Me will find me soon show him. That a chum guy there. A Geico 2 that remember 2 Geico we have, you know. We burn that too. We know nobody know want to hear from that. That a punk. Yeah. Jay, nobody know want to hear. See Andrea.
You said that you some commission, nobody come out and wave no hand.
Yeah, look there.
Nobody come to the Prime Minister at all. No, sir.
A police officer.
Now look at that tall and if Mark Golding can sit there and walk through people like he leave. And this man here, nobody. You know, look at that tall. Bobby Mandique. Yeah, Andrew and set me, look at that tall.
I beg God to give him the strength. Let me tell you again. You think if Andrew knows him in a good stand in the Monaco election, Andrew say him not call it to him can win. So what am I do now? They might look for push, put some poll and put some nasty thing that him can say yes and the people them say, well, if I go out with that thing, but the people them not eat that, because the people them not Andrew. Andrew make them suffer, you know. Andrew get them pay a bogus thing and them watch program like this. You can't do this, brother. And then the biggest thing, when me want poll stuff you ask, I'm serious about it. If you not ask it, I can burn you out. When you want clean government. You don't want no criminal government. So like Andrew Wall is doing statutory declaration, now go pay for one year. But 4 per row. 4. 2021, 2, 3, and 4. But that 2025, you know. None of them is not certified now. And them carry the IC go code. So the first thing him should have asked people, although we don't know which part him go, because me I investigate that too. More anybody where these people come and tell me which part them stand up and chat to now. If do the poll. More I know. I bet I'm release it, you know, because if nobody not coming up, remember, you know, somebody stop and do a poll for you. They make a call and tell you what them ask and what them they come on the date. Me not get no call yet, I know. We not get nothing about no poll. Nobody will me know every people from the letter bird, nobody not see them. The big boy them cannot draw no card down here. See? If the poll started no, Dan, if him did know, say, you know, every day when Andrew go out, nobody now follow him. He won't even write what him right. Because pan the ground, every day, you know, you see pan the ground, you know. Look here. Now, I'll show him something. Hold on. So that oldness. That oldness. Let me see this. The JP Central. Let me see this. All right. Let me see this. Let me draw it on back. Let me go for that thing here. Let me go for that thing here phone now. Let me go for that thing here. So Andrew, I tell some people, let me look for one here. This is Michelle Charles. Let me go for Michelle Charles. This is Andrew the doctor said us a couple of days ago to you know. This is him Andrew Onis up at Michelle Charles, right? So I'm going to draw for Michelle Charles. I'm draw down that right now. Michelle Charles. And when I want to draw down with Andrew, boy, I may have so much thing. I know them alone, and them I call Andrew to come rescue them. Andrew can't rescue them, Andrew need to get rescue. Yeah. You need to get rescue. You can't treat the people them again. Just can't. And we are telling this, but them are write something different. That it not show up on the ground. Even if I give some people a plate of food, them not comfortable because them know what them go through already. You cut up all people rough. Down a White River. Apocalypse and the one of them. Them do the people them bad too, you know. Make them hungry. Me I draw down this. Let me show where film wife come from too. Let me show where his wife come from. To where see them. Let me show where the wife come from. So him come from the Clarks to that. Let me show you Clarks again. Look here. And your wife now. Okay.
Mr. Michelle.
I'm draw for that. I'm gonna play this.
Michelle. Come here, girl. My co-worker. No long me no reason. Me did have to talk to you about this today. So Michelle, I want to know how you feel today. I want to know how you feel today, knowing that you're coming from Port Morant, you come a Arcade Crossing, you come a Stokesall, you come a Golden Grove, you come a Duckenfield, you go Anton Court, you come Chiswick, you come Dalvey. Michelle, and not even dog no come out on the roadside.
Okay.
Oh God, girl. I want to know how you feel. How you feel for know say you carry the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister when nobody no wants it for a long time. Better the borough market, G. Better the borough market.
Well, yeah, it's all come back. Say it come back. So you're going to hear what one? That a St. Thomas. Me just show you St. Mary. In a St. Anne's. In a St. Elizabeth. Everywhere where the Prime Minister go, this him get. Him have to go buy a crowd. That not look at somebody but favorable. That's not somebody favorable. You can't ask one question if you ask if the people them want a Prime Minister. If them are still vote for a Prime Minister, we start the declaration no certified. If them feel comfortable for voting for a government with these things outstanding, you not ask the right question, brother. You can't do that. You can't go around that. You cannot build things and give them talking point. A talking point, no change people don't go get them ups. Talking point don't go cause more landslide. Yeah? Yeah, you understand? CT scan, we do a live poll. We can do that too. We can do a lot on that. Can remember say nothing I work there, you know. Those are people go to nothing I work there. All right, let me just move. Let me move this. Because it's embarrassing too, you know. Right? But look on this now. Let me show you what I'm going to show you. Because them don't know this, you know. Them don't know this. Let me show you something. Clarks. Well, move from here, so Clarks. Clarks again. I move from here, so Juliet. Let me look on Juliet. Look on this now. That's how I move from people. And tell me something I want to look.
This. You good Clarks, you know. Clarks. You see this? Like Clarks, you see? I'm not clean Clarks. So, you know, you put the perception of the youth in it, especially the school youth, them where them coming like sponges. You know, the Prime Minister talk about the music and wait and do and all kind of things, but you have to look at the example where you and your wife set. Other people do it too. Other people in your party bear the Clarks and do it too. Remember, I want to set this example. See there? Not my word. See there? And have man wipe your shoes. Look how you cock up like acrobat do. Do you think this look good?
Alright, look on this.
And the thing for do not look good, do not play upon people's conscience. You understand? And do some things outrageous. When you not think about the consequences. You understand? You are motivated by this. Things are Clarks are the greatest thing. Now I'm going to think when I come and say ban Clarks. Not do Clarks. Because we have the normal shoes. Oh no. Come and promote it in that kind of way, in a manner, just because of election.
I find that now, people.
Fat. Then run come in Jamaica. Look on look here. Then I will Juliet do you so.
Just reach from wearing Clarks, cock up like acrobat. And people are wipe off your shoes when they look good. To know a fixed grave. What I tell you, say. Dan, what I tell you, say, Dan. Dan, listen. What I tell you, say. Eh? You are wear Clarks and I get it wipe off to know You know, me never know say I do all them kind of work. You have to fix paper, look a vote. Wait tell you, say, look here.
Kakafat. Then run come in a Jamaica. Uno come look ya. Then I wait Juliet do ya so. In a Migla cemetery a patch grave. Then time really come. Then Jamaica. Uno see Juliet in a Migla cemetery a patch grave. Then you think a good Juliet do? No. And a good she do a vote. She look time come. Time run out pan Juliet.
So she a part scrape now look vote. Remember Clark's, but I show you, you know. So the husband come from Clark's. Look here, let me show you now again. Look on it, desperation. Look. Look. So the husband. This.
And I St. Mary, the Prime Minister and Jones and Bobby Mandicue. Look where Mandicue looks sad. Hey, hey. Not going for them.
The wife come from this.
You see this?
She come from this. Man, I wipe off her clocks there. To this.
Huh? Uno come look ya. Then I wait Juliet do ya so. In a Migla cemetery a patch grave. Then time really come. Then Jamaica. Uno see Juliet in a Migla cemetery a patch grave. Then you think a good Juliet do? No. And a good.
So, no, you can't treat the people them again. And I say, I don't want to do this, you know. Mr. Federal carry a black now. People don't carry that, they carry things and I mix cement. You think him could have come home and come mix any cement? When we see when them down in a town, they make the man them beat people and take with them things. He might look at seat now and might mix cement. That name desperation. Now, if Andrew knows him have a clear cut, let me just tell Dan and this and the other. If him have a clear cut to win, him not show him that wearing Clarks. Him that turn it up and turn it down. Him that turn it up and I turn it down. Yeah. You see it? You can't clean anything now. Because them are come to your ear now, sweep out the yard. You know, if you wear pampers, they may change it. They may do anything, they may clean up anything. Eh? So when them do this, don't say, boy, them humble. I try to trick you, you know. And the evilness with them do to you, you know. Eh? You are come from this up to your son. You know, since I can't drive back on them. Can't make them trick you. See? I know Andrew, me telling the same, I use the same police thing where I have the worst murder upon them watch. Right? I'm going to put it up again. I'm going to put it up again, Andrew. You have the worst murder, because it's the murder, and what have you, and about you, did I invest? Or if you invest, I make so much people get murder better. Anything where police have to know, them could have do it from 2016 years, I feel that better. Anything where you say, we are using it, so you have a failure. No go that thing up, people. No go this. Me see the man last month, I'm here. Oh, April, right? April. Month before. When Darrell Vaz get up. Remember the year before that, you know, them use JS, the boss them, you know. JUTC said them a drop the fear in a local government. Now I'm come with some granny boss and I tell you, listen to me. Listen. Remember, you know, anytime me talk, if you don't see my word come true, something wrong. Because them not look at the future. Them not. Remember them are critical thinkers. These boss don't build for these kind of terrain. The terrain in the country not built for that. Yeah? So it can run in the city and run, but you know, build for these things and not drive. You understand? See? Our corner plus we drive on left side. Yeah? We drive on left side. And then we have the parts to them. They burn 6 to 9 gallon. 1 gallon, yeah, 6 to 9 miles per gallon. No burn good, I cost a lot of money. And I charge them, so it's not a school bus. Really. See? But I vote them a look. So when them come and I say, we, and them go to, and come like I must Stuart Arthur here carrying this thing, you know. I remember say, them friend that, you know. So we want to look on that too. And we want to know what them pay for one. So now them start advertise this same, say the JLP and them a bill for you. So in front of you, from the budget. Soon election, couple months. You come in with Sparks and then you start talk about Sparks. Sparks can't go in a campaign. Sparks and the other one, with the other one name. Road should have maintained, you know. Someone use that in a campaign in front of you after 1 decade. Yeah, nobody, and I use water too, you know. Someone tell about I deliver water and Sparks. And I tell about boss. Me have the footage, man. Me have it, man. Yeah, me have the footage. See, me show it maybe tomorrow or something, but me have it, yeah, man. Me have it, yeah. See, me want to play this for them. This is Andrew, this is RJ News. And here where Andrew start use now. Me tell you, say, I'm going to use the police thing. Where him at the reverse, I put it up. And I'm going to use the water, I'm going to use the road. So I run him with it. Melting pot. Up, my brother. Up. 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 Yeah, all right. Let me show you something now. RJ, what is? RJR. One is lie. Yeah, man. Okay. Okay. I remember Mama put up this and I want to hear this. All right, let me put up this. What's this now? Hear this. One is, boy, I mean, I know, is that sick in that video, brother? I'm going to play this one right now. On this line, all right, good. Should not the one is in, I put this in, I miss this. Miss this. One is looking vote, okay. One is looking vote. Enough, honest, enough thing, man. Enough thing, me a boy, I not honest. Me play a RJ thinger. But I have two of them thinger. I think I have two of them thinger right now. Honest, stop flap yourself, man. Stop flap yourself. The youth, them a curse you, brother. And nobody can help you, you know. Nobody can help you. I'm going to say something again to the people there. Yeah? Watch this. Watch this.
And leader for the Jamaica Labour Party, Dr. Andrew Holness, has again defended the policies of his administration. The Prime Minister says the...
You can't believe, say, film policy we're going to talk about now. You're going to talk about the spark and thing and hospital and the police thing where we see the murder rate for them hand. Can't have no policies, you know. You know nothing. Them have shopping policies, criminal policies. Yes? Hear this.
Policies of his government have set the country on the right path.
So the policies where you come with now, just now, and the policies them then either, it set the government on the right path. They carrying the bus them from over there, so we say it a crash with people picking, you know. Sorry to say, about you drive around the side upon the wrong side now in the road. And you have people picking out go around them winding road with them long back bus there. People picking out go get hurt. When the cars them never want, you know. Darrell Vaz will carry him family in night. I want to send them all over the place. I'm going to have the bus parts with them than them the whole bus. I better they buy some charter bus, JUTC bus, brand new, so it give a lifespan. This is garbage. I'm going to continue, hear this.
Prime Minister Holness says Jamaicans are seeing the fruit of the Jamaica Labour Party's work to turn around the fortunes of the country.
You have seen the evidence of the recovery and stability of our economy.
So we now have no recovery and stability of the economy. See, the police them get zero. Public sector worker get zero right now. What kind of recovery and stability? The dollar gone to 100, 160 years. What kind of stability? That alone tell us ain't have no stability. Everything gone up and all kind of things. Bang, bang. See, people are ball there, kind of little things. This is what I tell him promote. Him to stop it. But through there, I hold him accountable, you know. When I say nothing, continue.
You have seen the evidence of the increase in employment.
I lie that again. So the man come out, he might tell you, say you have evidence. And you see the Kentucky thing, they make a Trinidad laugh after way. Trinidad then a laugh after way. You know, see people that come out and them look like them go to work. Those from the length time better Jamaica, the unemployment rate high. That's more than maybe 20%. Me not even ask. More than that. Plus you have the one them when I say, nah, look, job out a job net, foolishness. That's nearly 700,000 again. Yeah. Nearly 700,000. So he might tell lie. He might tell lie. Yeah. So not about job. What the job them there? This is how we end we're doing, you know. This are the chess where Andrew tell you about. In play chess. So you have this, you have some swing pollster, you have all kind of people around. We are exposed, you know. We not around put on no on ourselves. You understand? So this is a lie again. Job a lie.
I've seen the evidence of the Spark program and the Reach program.
So all evidence of Spark and Reach in this. Me not tell you, man, I eat that, man. So you sit down for 10 years, make the road them bad. Charge the people do everything. And when you have a patch the road, you talk about the evidence of Spark and Reach. I'm thinking about driving out people. You know, say, I just ask this. So you make him sit down there, pay millions. Do all of them. Them get more money, them get bigger pay than any politician in the Caribbean. Remember now? Them and the Caribbean Republic, you know. Them have over 120. They make about them for them GDP, to them budget, to them think that around 120 billion or one. You don't think it past 20. You know, reach at 20 or somewhere around there. So. 100 yeah, for them economy around 125 billion. Them are powers, no matter what language, you know. Right side of 80, you know. Yes. See? We don't know nothing. He might talk about sparks. Sparks and what? You see the man I there. He might talk about the water too. You see the evidence. So only thing he want to come run, but we tell him say can't run by road, you know, and water, you know. But he might come and tell you about road. We for repair a long time. We move the money. Yeah, when my call upon people now. The other day them talk about the sparks last year and come this year for go funny. And now you see the evidence at the good economic one from FEMA administration, the road for repair. And water commission have them one budget and everything. You see the man I hear that. Hear this.
In repairing some of your roads. You have
so, all that going on here, then this is your accomplishment, brother. You see the man I just ask this. Yeah?
seen the evidence of the investment in the healthcare system.
I know, man. Him gone. The amount of people that pay you watch some simple things, not the healthcare. The man I tell us investment. I know we not see no investment, you know. One the place alone I take we 20 billion and we not see the money spent. How tough to go around and do it just open the next place. The amount of people dead, it's unbelievable. In the pandemic alone, them slow around 7,000, nearly 8,000. And come and put up that 7,000 and 3,700 plus. That was a lie. And nearly 8,000 other people, them gone, send home enough for all people, them. Eh? I remember, you know, the money we put out for Spark, you can't talk about no road and no water. We tell them already. You can't do it. This is your work where you're supposed to do. You're supposed to maintain them all the time. But you never do it. I'm a tough fact. You talk about evidence. Hear this now. Let me show you how this guy. You have to use him word in another way. So you have to deal with Andrew on this. Kind of no sense. Watch this. Let me draw for this one. So I'm just saying road, sparks and thing on road. Eh? And then I talk about investment in healthcare. I know we not build, I know we have a listen, the hospital now have not even Panadol. Not even Panadol. It have rat though, because we can show you rat in the hospital a fight rat and a kill rat. Over people food. And forget about up people food, but I'm in a hospital. You sick and have weak immune system. I rat in bite and get leptospirosis, not that all kind of little things. I rat in there fight over your foot bottom and fight over your food where you eat. Eh? At the same LKM, I tell you, see the evidence where we get level 3 pan. Well, I'm never draw this. Me draw 2 things where you don't say. Me answer in a real time. Let me show you how me tough run. Me answer in a real time. Me answer in a real time. Watch me. Watch me. Me answer your Andrew with the road and them things. Me answer in a real time. I'll come back to this.
Now you may be wondering why.
Let me answer in a real time. Real time this year. Come on, play man. Want answer me in a real time, you know. Let me do this. All right. So this, it's a knock over back, you know. Yes, I know, man. All right. Let me reload that and answer me in a real time and just say. Because him just talk something where you have to answer him in a real time. You have to remind him where you must say, you can't come out no spark program. You can't do it and joke. You would have to repair. So you would take all these money up here on yourself. And then you are complete. And remember the road. Remember you can't repair all of the road too, you know. A 2-2 road and 3-3 road or something, you can't repair all of the road. And you are talking about your road and you see the evidence as Parks and Reach. But you just come out with it, just talk about it just a couple months ago. Like a year or less than a year. He's a goddamn jackass. You see, he's like, you're a sick individual. Eh? And then that's why I'm follow up the water. Because they want to tell you about water. Eh? Water has them own budget, brother. And they mandated to do what they do. Them don't need Jonas. Them don't. Look here, let me bring back this. Bring up back this. I'm going to answer the thing that I read.
You may be wondering why debt. There is another option as well, which is we can limit what we consume.
Here it is.
And use that to pay down the debt. No budget to repair roads. No budget to invest in healthcare. No.
You hear what I'm saying?
Ratio is somewhere in the region of about 78%. By the time we get to the next financial year, we would probably be about 74%. So I want you to understand the magnitude of what we have gone through. Through the sacrifice of your parents.
It's a sacrifice now.
Who endured new taxation almost every year.
New taxation.
No budget to repair roads. Yes. No budget to invest in healthcare. No budget to invest in public transportation. No budget to invest in garbage collection. No budget to build the auditorium that you're asking for.
The place is dirty and stink, not my word.
No budget to pay increased wages to public servants.
Yes.
And we went through that process in order to bring down our debt. Sometimes I listen to the public conversation and it is disconnected from the reality of our situation.
All right. So we follow the reality here. Listen.
It is important that the next generation of Jamaicans are grounded in our struggle and understand it. And do not argue in public debates as if public finances just appear from out of the air, or there is some reserve money that is out there somewhere that the government can just reach in and take.
Don't contradict himself. Hear this.
Everything that we have, which is known as the budget, comes from you, all of you.
Okay.
Whether it is your GCT, your income tax, or the other taxes that you pay, or the other fees.
Yes.
The ability of the government to spend depends on the revenues it gets from the economy.
Okay.
And if the economy isn't doing well,
you can't spend.
The government cannot spend.
So I'm just tell you point blank, so I never have no budget for doing none of these things. Only thing that do is a service at debt. The man just admit it out of it. Not me. I'm not saying it. Andrew admit to the kids. This is last year, by the way, in the local government. Just 1 year, look at it. Him go admit in a Manchester to the kid. Him never, that's how the garbage stores think, and him not do no work. Him they just want to bring down the debt. Not my word. Andrew won. So I must say, argue with nobody because it's connected and that and that and that. Him say it. But no, remember the word still have to fix. No, yeah, say this is a part of your thing and you see the evidence. Where am I go? Him say health. He say health. So him I go on good for health. Let me look for health. What on there? Health. Look here. Look on this. Him say health. So maybe look. So if health, you are going to put health, why we get this, Andrew, on this? Why we get this? Let me show him this. Let me move that one here. Andrew, you're a joker, you know. And we only so we tough, you know. We play about them on that. We only so we tough, you know, Andrew. We don't play around so. So I put up this. Put up what I know. Him say, when I see the thing, may I ask Andrew this? How we get these people?
Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News. Here's what we have in the bulletin. Health Minister says U.S. medical travel advisory and negative light on the country's health sector.
Or specialized
help to fix the problem.
So all them promote, so them go on good for health and the money where they invest, but they still will get travel advisory. Never happened in the history of the Caribbean. And in the world, we won't go get travel advisory when we have a pandemic or epidemic. Not health so easy. There's certain thing broke out in some part of Africa, you say border broke out, so a trouble, and we don't get that. Remember, normal thing in Jamaica now, you know. And we get travel advisory because the government is a government issue. Make we have travel advisory. Nothing else but the government or them angle the health system. Give we travel advisory. We mash up the tourism sector and mash up other places. No two way about it. But yes, still them have the money I spend him same have how much money they say, but not even not that. Listen, here America tell them people that hear this.
The healthcare ministry says the recent U.S. travel advisory has created a negative impact on the country's health system on the international scene. The advisory issued on Tuesday urged U.S. citizens to reconsider travel to Jamaica due to crime and medical services. Americans were told that emergency services and hospital care vary throughout Jamaica, and response times and quality of care may vary from U.S. standards. The U.S. government says public hospitals in Jamaica are under-resourced and cannot always provide high-level or specialized care. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton says the issues in the health sector cannot be looked at in a silo.
The issue is a lot more complex than it appears in a release or an advisory. The solution can't be that we must do more. The solution has to recognize why there is an inadequacy to the extent that there is, and how collaboration between public, private, and indeed between jurisdictions can address that inadequacy. And it holds true for Jamaica as it does for many other small island states within the region, and indeed even some of the larger countries.
And again, an appeal for a health insurance tax for all visitors to the island.
It is not unusual. It occurs in other jurisdictions like in Europe, where that tax is required. And if that were in place, maybe we could have a more efficient response, because maybe that tax could be used to train more people and perhaps provide more facilities.
This way I talk of foolishness. So I'm sure say him admit say them not have the budget, them not do nothing, no work. Them not do nothing. He said them pay down the debt. Now he might tell about and the good management of the country. Where the man go away? If you have your bank account, let me tell you something. So,
Opposition spokesman on health, Dr. Alfred Dawes, says the advisory is a wake-up call for all Jamaicans about the state of the country's healthcare system.
I mean, Dr. Dawes, salute. Real doctor. Real general, real doctor. All right, so see that. Now, I saw you fi knock him when them come out and them come talk the foolishness, you have to correct them all the while. Him come and say him not have no budget, him not spend the money. Cause I never had to do it, you know. Remember one time how the place stink, and when him go for 2 garbage truck, you know, the Pnp from back, I beer them thing them going with PR. PR. And we are telling him to stop it. And as me tell you, you know, when Dan Anderson done put out in poll, I show you the Pnp up there, you know, but he might find some way to drop the JLP. I might try to find a way for small up Marky G, where Marky G I carry the whole thing, you know. And then him push up and Joe is I try say my kickstarter engine. You can't kickstart, you know, go around back at earth and things say you're not Jesus. Dan Anderson, you're not Jesus. You know, right now, you can rise dead. I want to Dan Anderson, man. Eh? He might go like he can rise the dead. Him political career done a prison for a thing about. You understand? Prison man for a thing about you're going like you want to rise the dead. Eh? Don't do that. I'm going to kill way you put out. See? Them know better than that, you know. Them know better than that. We are all them accountable. Don't Dan Anderson go like him a Jesus, like, you know, and just hang upon him going tail and him a try rise Andrew. You understand? I'm more garbage pile up now and press full. Eh? No man, me have to rush him, you know. Hey, Denise, me have to rush him, man. Them are going like, you know, Dan Anderson going like him a Jesus. Eh? No, one time you have to go plug in the phone there, you know, say if you have your plug when you don't run there, so you know you have your plug, you can have the 7%. Plug in the phone, brother. Yeah, man. See? I'm going like him a Jesus one here. Eh? Where you say, oh, this is going like a Lazarus. Yeah, Dan Anderson is going like him a Jesus. Yeah? And who is that? A Lazarus. Well, I want them, you know. See? I one of them, man. Yes. See? So them can't go around and me I tell him, everywhere oldness go, them all put out thing, you can't put out thing about the young people. Number one, them now want to go around Andrew. Because Andrew said police ban them, Andrew want them meet them make. No other prime minister not talk to you, them so never. And rather man 15 years. You can't do this. You can't, let me tell you something. All right, you see, as a granddad, me and my kids, them, you know. And yes, so you know, I have grandkids too, and them thing, you know. Yes, so you know, and they have niece and nephews, and grandniece and nephews, and great grandniece and nephews. You know, yes. You know what? You know, when you don't want for your youth, them you don't want for you don't want that much other people youth neither. You know, you don't want it. So you know, you know, in a position, especially I come from a poor humble background. You know, I rather man angry the youth them say you want to give them a chance. You want if they might do something, because start up some sports game, because start up some other things and put them in some training and some other things. And that's what we do. Yeah. You understand? But don't go around and try to get rid of them. To please some big boy, we don't do that. You see? I through my music, my old man them teach me something. I remember my old man there, you know, 40 years. Plus some months. In 19 I make 40 years. Me and him crash, right? Yes. So you see me, is my brain. I remember, you know, if me that for a long time I follow my brain, you know. Let me tell you this. And me, I'm my own man a black guy, you know. I'm a granny, my mother. I tell me can me no down there. And he said, I follow myself, me not go down there. But at the elder, you have to listen to the elder. No. At the elder, you know, the old man, so you have to carry him. See? Yes. And he said, well, you know, could I lose my life same way. So we have your purpose. So I serve the purpose. What we say, I'm those, we are born it. Them take, Panther fighting of people, them wicked, them take 300%. 300. When them knock you off a mask. Me not blame no police, I blame the government. when the man do the man wicked, he never want to talk to him. You think back in the time they might come out, come build you, come put things on grave. In the same pandemic, look how Andrew angle the people them. Look here. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this. In the same pandemic, look how Andrew angle the people them. When there. I'm gonna drive him up back. Yeah. Let me show you the art of a wicked man. Yeah. You understand? Look on this. Yeah. See? Look on this. Look on this. Let me show you something. Let me show you something now. This is what Andrew do here, so but look at this is what I'm doing now. This is what Andrew do to the people. Them. Look, I want you look on this. Just look up on top. Enough of them now have a mask. You see when them win the election, as him win so, him burn corner shop. Him burn corner shop. You understand? Him burn the corner shop. And look what him do after this. Look here. Look what him do. Him burn the corner shop, you know. And look here. Look here, mask. Look here. And he make enough money for drama. Mass, play this. After him win. Second time. See what I'm doing? I
want to share this with you, sir. I feel hungry, I go out on the road and I go look for food for buy, sir. And anywhere, me dey on the road and the police car drive down with a full curfew hours. And them carry me to jail and charge me for mass and breach a curfew. Anyway, me go a station and they lock me up and put me under $100,000 bail bond, sir. And Friday gone, me go to court, sir. And the judge charged me $700,000, Mr. Prime Minister. I want to share this with you. And when they put the bail bond and it then charge me from Mr. Prime Minister. I have pressure, I'm sick. Mr. Andrew, me live on Newborn 2nd Street, Pony Boulevard. Miss Holiness know me everything. My name Erica. Mr. Parnell's charge me. I'm a MP, sir.
Okay, so when you hear this, so you use the people, them have on a mass to win the election. And as they win, you blame the corner shop. Me have that too. The guy is an evil guy. And then you make the judge, you know, you throw your back on the wall of this. 700,000. She have pressure. She have the diabetes, you know? And she have the high blood pressure, you know. That woman can go in a coma anytime. She have to eat, you know. 2 things in the car one time, you know. Pressure can fly up and give her a stroke and all kind of things, you know. And you lock them down. Nowhere. She said she's hungry. She said she have to take her pill. And she have to buy her food and she end up to pay 700,000. You tell me if it's a good man that. You tell me if Andrew won this, he's a good man, a good leader, man. You don't make the police them go around with it when one they come out if you're in the country. And if you refuse, I go on, I say, I charge if you don't put it down. But you never have to do this. They want me look, they say, the X amount of money in the paper. Not my word. I'm going to show you your state, brother. Can that hurt me? When we see what you do to the people, they hurt me, brother. You have to cut on this mask. I'm going to show you what you do. Mask. If you always remember them thing here, look here, Andrew, look here. 100 million.
Andrew, when they say the pandemic good. Now he make money off of the pandemic. Him not give them, but him take it off of the people them. Watch this. 101 million collected, almost 3,900 charge under curfew. DRMA. See that? I'm look on the time, people. And I'm more than this in collecting. This was 2021. By June 2021, after I run election, see there? Him just whooping it and collect it. Evil man, see that?
See what pattern up there?
I could just see what I go on now. Look at. Almost 4,000 people have been charged under the Disaster Risk Management Act, DRMA, at the end of the first quarter of 2021. The first quarter.
The first quarter. See, that's not my word. All right. So the first quarter, and you get this. So if you get 100 million for the first quarter, 4 quarters of the year, man make money, you know. 100 million collect for some people are hungry. But no, you want to give them a black tank. I don't understand this, you know. You see the dynamics of oil work when you need the tank the most because you need water for wash your hand and keep away from people. Him punish you. That's a fear. I have some powerful speech me making up. I'm going to show you hungry people with small mind walk with Andrew. You can't do me this. Remember, you know, me a vote for Andrew, couldn't get me for vote for him again. Could never. You couldn't do me this and come knock me up and come clean your teeth with me, you know. You can't offer me come in a one for me neither taxpayers' money. Me have to get rid of you. You have to go on. You can't offer me a black tank. You can't give me a 5,000 and a place. You couldn't give me in the first place. You couldn't enough to come tell me, but you have 5,000 here. You come from my bus. Because the first thing that I think in my head. So if me go on your bus and they turn over with me, one to my family, my wife, my kids, them and them thing there. Me go on your bus and anything happen to me. You have become my kids there. I'm a whole family. See, me not do waste man thing. You understand? Waste man going in the waste chuck and them go dump it. See? So you couldn't, yeah man, you can't do me these things. These are man me think deep. See? But this is how I use the people, them you show them the clocks. You see them with the mask and you know say nothing, you open it up back. A matter of fact, me have it on radio where make people who have the symptoms, who have the thing, go vote. Instead of them go vote, I know him lock up more people. Him law you for come out of the hospital or where you're there in your and you for go vote. Between what's 4 and 5. Go vote. Go join the line and vote. Yeah. Him love it. Because him want to win election. No, him not want to call the election. He don't. See, that is evil. So when the people that need the help the most, where was Andrew? Andrew, I do this. Let me just show the people then. Is that the same Andrew? Yeah? And then when I do this, you know what hurt me the most? People hungry, you know, like a woman there in Andrew. People hungry. And what hurt me, let me show you something. Look at. And when I can't manage me, I'm telling you something, I can't manage me, you know. Remember going at this, you know. Don't remember going at this. You understand? Look on this. Look on this. I'll show you something right now. Where my boy then in? Look on this, people. That full. Look what I'm showing you now. When the people them are suffer the most, what Andrew do? You don't want to know what Andrew do? I'm going to show you what Andrew do. People are suffering, you know, and I pay them money, you know, and get locked up and can't go buy food. You know what Andrew do? See what Andrew back here. Let me show you how them live. Hey, only if I make sure you get to
former Minister of Government Floyd Green. On the 15th of September, I got a video from the Commissioner of Police. I was not certain what the video was about, so I made contact with the
Allah tell. Let me take him out. Let me take off him. Let me take off your car. You forgot it to you know. Let me take off him thing from yourself because I'm a lie. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna put up the video by itself because in them send him out for come tell lie, right? I'm gonna put up the video by itself. See that people. When Uno
movement there. Where's the Jeff? Post it tomorrow. Surely, she can do it. Look up Delia last week. No movement there. Where's the
Them man have everything. What them need, them have pumps, them have everything. Hotel, them have food, them have the best wine. When you're not hungry, and if you come out like that woman, they should pay 700,000. And you have a minister that says shower labor right, him not lose no job. Them just make him cool out, him a minister now. Then Andrew can't talk to nobody. Andrew have 28 bank accounts same. In at the same time when them are going to mass, Andrew have fat up for himself, 28 bank account, new shell company open. 473 million around 209 book. Jack them they lock up your data. Yeah? Look on this. That time them lock up people and blame corner shop. This is just stick after the election. Yeah. No, them do anything for you clean the dark teeth. And we know them carry a toothbrush and thing to clean the dark teeth, you know. Them lift up your stone, carry out the chimney from under your bed. Eh? It's a next sympathy way because them see it now hurt away. That's why I say make we take it away you know. Because we go carry them out of them bed, you know. Them did in a chimney, make we go carry it to empty. Them vote for it. Them evil. Them in they get arrested. So people you can't forget these things. And I remember, you know, and Andrew alone make you get the mask, you know. Every one of them went in the cabinet. Him too, including him. Andrew cannot make cabinet make decisions. Not Andrew alone. So him a part of that. When them a vote, you know, in a one way and say, yes, we'll do this. Because them can't in there and vote against things, you know, where Andrew come with, you know. Them not going to do that. When you come, we say, yes, them jump. That's why we have a thing name. And after that, them come with the car seat. Them cars this, hey, them evil, you know. And then I take them lights, you know. I have the thing them, you know, to beat them. Don't gotta remind them. Look here. Look here. I'm going to go to car seat. See? So when I can go to enough, you know. Look at that woman. Look here.
Oh, it's a more than sign. The woman and our daughter there so long. We see about 3 taxi coming so. Stop her foot and she asks them if they go town and how will they go. All and no one put her in night there. Everybody tell her the same thing. Transport down the road, move and I chance it. You tell me now, what the world comes? All the people in your girls' school, because everybody say you're not chance because she's been on the road and know the car see put her in. You tell me now, what a slap.
The government have nothing to carry them. And you see, the government more put them in a danger. No for them mother have to walk out 10 miles go home with them people because nobody couldn't carry them. Remember, you know, I'm not car seat in the car, you're good. But as long as you put the kids in the car. Remember, the statistics not show we. You understand? The statistics not show we say one bag of things happen down there. Come on, we don't have foolishness with you right now with the talking. Mcgregor win down there, so that you the car win back no care him do. Yeah, but we don't have foolishness right now, yeah? That a man they see, that a retain. Him never win it, you know. I get it, go look on the score. Mcgregor can't lose the seat. That's when the PNP divided. So nobody put no foolishness on there. Him can't win the seat. And when I have not asked, him can't go back for the seat. Him paint green paint up on arc and like a foolishness. And when I have foolishness right now, man. You understand? Oh man, as I said before, don't come in a distraction about your money enough. You have money. Better you're one of the 5 grand man. Oh man, I'm a banya man. Yeah. You understand? Right away, me a banya now. You're high glide, no man. Better, you know why you run away, no man. Go away, man. See? Because we are telling you about banya. You just make me have a banya, man. But I'm telling you, man. You talk about money enough. And just when send police can shoot you. As soon as me have you said, you don't know where them killer youth are fight, them soon can shoot you. Yes, yeah, man. See? This bad as a man. Yeah? So this is what Andrew do to the people them overall. You come out of pandemic, now the youth them go back to school and you attack them. Now, you as a big man can't take you come, she could have gone on a taxi and go away now. Look what Andrew do, you love Pitney, and you tell me about school bus, I want to love Pitney. So you as a mother come out to your youth them You can go into the taxi and go home, leave the baby yasso. The police don't gonna trouble you if you're gonna drive in the taxi, you know. But she must drive in it and they have a car seat, they charge the driver. So what I do, you have force, where's the Churchill? You have force the driver them not to carry the kids from 0 to 12. You tell me if it's a caring government, it's a crap. Because you don't think that you don't make no plan. And then the statistic don't show. And like every year we have 50, 100, 200 kids that get because 200 crashes and the one of them are dead out. In a taxis and bus. It don't show you that. Over the decades, it don't show you even have nothing like that. You know, like how we have 200 dead. Out of the thing, I say 50 out of it, a little picnic and go to school. We don't have that. 100 out of it, a picnic and go to school. No. We don't have it. So, you know, once in a while, you might have find something crash and you find some youth dead in it, but the statistic, they're not really. See? It's not that they're not showing up like this. See? But they make people, if you have to walk while you're yard, you know. If you go in there and the man carry on from the morning, it's done. It's done. Police trap it done. See, and you get 5,000 for every one of them. So if you carry 4 youth in the back, you get 20,000. You don't make 20,000 for the day. You get mashed up. See, this is the brutal Andrew Honest regime, you know. It's bad. It's bad. Anyway, we have come up them morning. We don't know the thing already. So we have to come up them morning. Hey, Andrew, make that sink in. Make them sink in where you do. Yes? And we don't do IGAs, you know, so we don't do IGA thing. And it's simple. If you want to participate, don't participate and talk about we money. Because you don't have Andrew this money. And him and crap soon send police come shoot you. You soon see you wanted when they were at it's illegal, them to stop it. But we soon see you wanted when they shoot it too. Yeah? Because when Andrew use him get rid of you know. Him get rid of you. Not too worry about that neither. Get rid of you. All right. So we there, we don't talk. All right, we there. Later here, I'm out. Blessed.
We in Lonesome, we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We in Lonesome, we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We in Lonesome, rise up the bomb and
We keep it like a government of a country. It's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? What else, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more, you know.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician, for the evilest mission, who know we blame. Too money and power and fame. We're gonna find out the youth, them relieve down the lane. Give them big gun and brainwash them.